Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Mysterio went up to Dominik Mysterio and told him to let Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez know that she was ready to come after their titles. Michin indicated that she knew Morgan was in Tokyo at the moment, but she was ready to welcome them back and the women's tag team title as well. Yim also patted on Dom's Intercontinental title, angering the champion. Mysterio, taken aback by the threat, immediately called up Liv Morgan while continuing to look angry. She posted the video of the moment with a message of herself and B-Fab as being ready for a title shot. It remains to be seen what's next now that the star has called them out. If Liv Morgan returns and immediately gives Mysterio a title shot, the plan will have worked out for her. Urban has worked in the field of wrestling and mixed martial arts journalism for several years. In addition to his work on Sportskeeda, Urban is a fiction writer and has co-written over 20 biographies. He was also a columnist for 90 Minutes. Dominik Mysterio calls Liv Morgan, while visibly angry after female WWE star touches his title. In the ever-evolving world of WWE, drama doesn't just unfold inside the squared circle. It seeps into every interaction, every backstage segment, and even personal phone calls. In a moment that sent shockwaves through the WWE universe, Dominik Mysterio was reportedly seen calling Liv Morgan, while visibly angry, just moments after a female WWE star was caught on camera touching his NXT North American Championship. A tense moment captured. It all started after a recent episode of WWE Raw, where backstage footage emerged showing a playful yet controversial moment involving a rising female WWE superstar. In the video, the unidentified woman, believed to be part of the current women's division storyline, was seen placing her hands on Dominik Mysterio's title belt, which had been left on a table backstage. The gesture, though casual in appearance, was enough to trigger Dominik into a frenzy. According to sources backstage, Dominik, who has been fiercely protective of his title and image as part of the Judgment Day, was furious that someone would handle his championship without permission, especially with Liv Morgan watching closely from afar, as the two have been entangled in a subtle yet undeniable storyline filled with tension, mystery, and potential betrayal. The heated call to Liv Morgan. Immediately following the incident, Dominik was reportedly seen pacing backstage, visibly agitated. Eyewitnesses claim that within minutes he pulled out his phone and made a heated call to none other than Liv Morgan. He was angry, not just annoyed, but genuinely fired up, one anonymous WWE staffer revealed. We could hear bits and pieces of the call. He kept saying things like, "Did you put her up to this? And you know what this title means to me." It was intense. Though the full context of the call remains unknown, insiders speculate that Dominik may have suspected Liv Morgan had something to do with the title-touching incident. With Liv's ongoing mind games and flirty teases on and off screen, it wouldn't be far-fetched to believe she might have orchestrated the moment to get under Dominik's skin, or perhaps test where his loyalties lie. Liv's silent response. Liv Morgan, always one to keep fans guessing, hasn't publicly responded to the alleged call. However, in true Liv fashion, she posted a cryptic Instagram story shortly after the segment aired. The post featured a simple black and white photo of a chessboard, captioned, "Checkmate." Fans immediately took this as a subliminal message aimed at Dominik Mysterio. Whether she's playing a long game of emotional manipulation, or simply having fun with her newfound role as a chaos agent within WWE, Liv continues to leave breadcrumbs that only deepen the mystery. Judgment Day reacts. Dominik's Judgment Day allies, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley, were also reportedly aware of the backstage drama. While Priest seemed indifferent, Balor was said to be laughing about it, joking that Dominik was being too soft and needed to toughen up if he's going to play both sides. Rhea Ripley, who has had her own complex dynamic with Dominik over the past year, has remained silent. With Ripley currently out of action due to injury, her absence has allowed Liv to sneak into Dominik's orbit, something that's clearly beginning to unravel the fabric of the Judgment Day's once solid unity. WWE fans online have taken notice, with many pointing out that the emotional stakes are higher than ever. Dominik is cracking. One fan tweeted, "First he was mommy's boy, and now Liv's got him wrapped around her finger. The Judgment Day needs to intervene before he self-destructs." A brewing triangle of power. What began as an unassuming flirtation between Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio has snowballed into one of WWE's most intriguing slow burn angles. Liv's manipulation, Dominik's divided loyalties, and the looming shadow of Rhea Ripley all point toward an explosive conclusion, possibly at an upcoming premium live event. Speculation is already growing that this tension could lead to a mixed tag match or even a betrayal within the Judgment Day. Liv's playing the long game, said a former WWE writer. She's not just interested in Dominik, she's interested in power. And if getting to Dominik means infiltrating Judgment Day, she'll do it. Who touched the title? As for the identity of the female WWE star who touched the title and unintentionally lit this emotional powder keg, there are several theories. Some believe it was Lyra Valkyria, who's recently been making waves on Raw and has crossed paths with Judgment Day before. Others think it may have been Zelina Vega, known for her mischievous attitude and on-screen antics. Regardless of who it was, the incident has added another layer to the drama. Whether intentional or not, the moment forced Dominik to react emotionally and impulsively, something fans haven't seen often since his heel turn. What this means for Dominik. Dominik Mysterio is not just holding on to a title, he's clinging to his identity within WWE. As the youngest and perhaps most emotionally volatile member of the Judgment Day, every interaction he has is under scrutiny. The title is more than a belt. It's a symbol of his legitimacy, his independence, and his transformation from Rey Mysterio's son to a bona fide WWE superstar. Liv Morgan knows this, and that's what makes her involvement so dangerous. She isn't just playing with Dominik's heart. She's playing with his career, his confidence, and the stability of the Judgment Day as a faction. The road ahead. With tensions escalating and Dominik visibly on edge, WWE could be heading toward a major turning point. Will Dominik confront Liv Morgan in the ring? Will Liv exploit this emotional turmoil to get her own way? And how will Rhea Ripley respond once she returns and sees what's been happening in her absence? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. And if recent events are any indication, the next chapter is going to be even more chaotic, emotional, and unforgettable. Stay tuned. The WWE Universe. Dominik may be holding on to his title, but for how long?